Hello, everyone. This is Crystal with We Are Magic, and this is another segment on spiritual narcissism. If you haven't done yet, follow me, join the tribe, so you can stay up to date on when I post podcasts. All right. With that being said, let's go. I've noticed, I'm just going to tell the truth, all right? I came out of religion, okay? Very judgmental religion. To where nothing you do is good enough, okay? But you're still saved. And the community from that religion would constantly remind you how you're just not measuring up as the Savior, right? Even though the Savior whipped people and threw tables and did all the things and called people snakes, vipers, and hypocrites. God forbid I say shit, right? Well, with that being said, I noticed once I left the religious community, I just jumped in head first to the light worker community because I just wasn't ready to let go of that type of community, family, belonging to something. As I say that, I see 222. And I started to notice a lot of judgmental, not all of them, but in that community, a lot of judging, a lot of looking down on others. I've noticed in the spiritual community, especially the New Age communities, they really frown upon like witchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo, bruja, shamanism, even though some light workers claim they're shamans. They're not. Just for the simple fact they cause division. And you're like, what do you mean division, Crystal? Well, they use scapegoats, okay? So in religion, you have a devil, okay, a Satan, an adversary. It's never your fault. It's always the devil made me do it, or the devil's busy, right? Well, in the light worker community, it's they blame archons, reptilians, lower frequencies, and my favorite one, your shadow. So with the New Age community, it's your shadow is just something outside of you that you need to integrate. When in all actuality, it's you. Okay, I've noticed with my growth in the spiritual community, especially with doing intensive shadow work, and I have been doing intensive shadow work since I began, even before I knew it was a term called shadow work. It's where you look at yourself. You mirror yourself with other people that may trigger you, upset you, annoy you. You know, you just look at them and then you go within yourself and you say, what is it about me that I need to work on, right? So basically, what I found out was that through my shadow work, I am, and I can be, a complete asshole, right? And it's liberating to know that you're not perfect. That is the true freedom, to surrender, to know that, no, you're not perfect, but you are perfect to the divine. Even, here's the thing, guys. We are all source. We're sparks of source all out here in the multiverse, just scattered throughout the galaxies, just living as anything. So you'll have some people in a spiritual community that will be like, oh, I'm this God or I'm that God. And they are. But it's the hierarchy for me. It's the I'm higher up than them. I know more than that person. I've done this. And honestly, a lot of these people, they just watch YouTube videos and they regurgitate what they've seen. They're not doing the work. They're not going within themselves. They're not looking at themselves, because in the beginning, it was dark. Dark was throughout the galaxy, and then there was light. The dark is not bad, okay? And that's the thing with spiritual narcissism. It's like, they'll say things like, oh, Crystal, you are so dark. You are just too dark. I mean, you need to be more light. It's so ridiculous when we're one. Light and dark are just energy frequencies. I had someone accuse me of not knowing that, not knowing what chi was, not knowing what energy was. And it's sad. It was the narcissist I spoke of before. It's just the fact that we are all energy beings. We're all energetic beings, okay, in this quantum field. And everything you do is a reflection of you. Everything outside of your reality that you can control, because remember, we are co-creators in this reality, meaning everyone else out here is having their own creation and their own experience. That's why when, we try to manifest someone to love us or, bend someone's will towards us, it's just not under universal law. You are literally trying to force someone's will or destiny towards you, and you're just building up karma. Okay? Now, with the people who have constantly judged me since I walked away from religion, it put a bad taste in my mouth. It really did. I had to do more shadow work, go within, and realize these people are just wounded. I was accused of being a underdeveloped soul by a narcissistic so-called light worker. And actually, I'm very developed. That's the thing. There is no end to this. It is a continuous process. The rabbit hole is forever going. You have not reached enlightenment yet. And just the fact that they feel the need to attack, to ridicule, I just feel like this. I am okay with my demons. I am okay with my shadow. My shadow is my best friend, because not only did I transmute my shadow and the demons I created through fear, propaganda, indoctrination, things like that, since when we were little, I healed my shadow to the point to where it protects me now and it doesn't hurt me, because everything we do, we program, right? For instance, if you had a rough childhood, trauma, abuse, all of the things, from the beginning till now, we have this defense mechanism where we take all of our pain and suffering and we place it in the back of our mind. We're just like, oh, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm tough. I can't be sad. I can't show weakness. I can't this, that, right? Well, there's an aspect of yourself that is literally taking all of that baggage within. So let's say you say, oh gosh, I'm stupid. I can't learn anything. I can't focus. It's a subconscious plant now. Now you've planted that into your subconscious mind, right? Into the dark recesses of your mind. Again, dark is not bad. You say things like, oh, I'm never going to get that job, or why can't I get ahead, or why is it always hard for me? So by the time you come out of that cycle, you're breaking that karmic cycle that you've put upon yourself, again, out of your control as a child, completely in your control as an adult. That is the thing. We can't control everything in our outside circumstances, but we can definitely control how we respond in our reality. Now, in religion, they would say, control your thoughts, do this, do that. But they didn't really tell you how to do it. And I'm going to help us with that, okay? I have been practicing controlling my thoughts, catching the thoughts, and they will pop up. That's the thing. Negative thoughts will always pop up. But the thing is, once you catch it, you release it and you replace it with a more fruitful thought. Okay. So instead of saying nothing ever works out for me, you say things like, everything works out for my highest good. I am blessed above measure. I am successful. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am healthy. I am well. I am loved. I am supportive. Instead of saying you're lazy, say you're productive. You see what I'm saying? So it's a reprogramming of that little computer you have in your head called your brain, right? That's attached to the matrix grid and causes all this awesome, beautiful energy that we have right now. So with that being said, your shadow will attack you. Like you'll come out of the karmic loop. You'll come out of the matrix, as we call it, right? You've cut the puppet strings, and now you know you are your own divine sovereign, free being. Free of hell, free of damnation, free of judgment. You are literally living your life to the best ability that you can, following your destiny. And then you hear this: you're a fraud. That's called imposter syndrome, by the way, that we also plant into our subconscious mind. You'll hear things like, you're not smart enough to do that. And you're thinking, I'm not saying this about myself. I'm free. I know better than this. But something is attacking me. That is your shadow. That is your shadow. Again, your shadow is not something outside of you. It is not a demon. It is a part of your subconscious mind, that a personality that you've created to protect you, and now it's turning against you because you've never healed it. So how do you heal it, right? How do you heal it, Crystal? How do you heal your shadow? You talk to yourself, right? You literally love yourself. Now, when I first woke up, I cussed myself out. I just shut the F up, bitch. I mean, I literally attacked my shadow, which is already wounded. I will do another podcast on how I met my shadow and what I found out about it, because they make the shadow out like some scary demon creature, and it's not even like that. It's you. That's the thing. You cannot be in fear. You have to work through fear. You have to heal your inner wounded child. You have to realize that the dark aspects about you are you, and you don't hide it. You don't call in the light. You accept it. You accept the yin and the yang, the non-duality of your life, your essence, everything that creates you, and you heal it. No, you don't accept being an asshole. You don't accept being like, oh, well, I'm an asshole. Y'all just have to deal with it. No, you're going to deal with it. We have to deal with our own stuff. We should not be projecting our trash onto other people, because that's what we're dealing with, right? In the spiritual community, religious community, at work, home, whatever, we are all dealing with people who have not healed themselves. So therefore, they take out their pain, their frustration, and their sufferings on who? The people who love them, the people who are around them, and the people who work with them. So with that being said, you start the inner work of healing and taking care of yourself and loving yourself and nurturing yourself. You know how to heal your inner child? Meditate. Imagine going back in time and talking to your inner child, sitting down right in front of yourself as a little kid and telling yourself, you did it. We didn't give up. We made it. We are awesome. Listen to music that you loved as a child. Treat yourself on it like to a date. Favorite ice cream as a child, favorite food as a child. That's the things you have to do. Dance, enjoy yourself, do things that make you laugh, write a poem, draw something, things that we did. You know, when we were kids, we were unlimited. You couldn't tell us. We were all going to be astronauts. We were all going to be ballet dancers. We were all, scientists. We were out there, right? Because we were indigo children. We didn't know any better. They didn't tell us. So that's how you heal your inner wounded child, because that child took on a lot of abuse, whether it was bullying, things that your friends said, siblings, children around you, teachers. It's a lot to dig deep down in you. Okay. You literally got to become your own therapist. You can't ignore it away. You can't Netflix it away. You can't even get into a good book and try to just ignore this stuff until you deal with you and all the pain and suffering that was afflicted upon you when you couldn't control it. You're not going to get anywhere spiritually. You're just not. Okay. You're going to be out here, if you're a life coach or some type of influencer, you're just going to be out here spreading false light, tricking people, acting like, you're the best thing ever, that you are, the God of all gods. And it's just pure ego, and it's gross and it's disgusting. So with that being said, you got to do the inner work. Okay. Like I said, I'm still working on mine. I've been going through a little dark night of the soul recently due to health reasons, but I'm coming out of it. I'm going to push myself out of this. And I'm suffering with you guys. I know it's hard. This is not easy. Life is not easy. That's why we chose to come to Earth, because we're the baddest. We're like, put me in, coach, right? Put me up, sign me up. I want that. I want that school. I want to show let me go woo on y'all. I want to show the angelics. I want to show the galactics. I want to show the galactic council. I want to show the lords of light. I want to show all these people that I suffered and I made it. Okay? So with your shadow, what you do, start journaling, start writing things down about yourself. Really be truthful with yourself. okay? And go deep within and start recognizing the pattern that you need to break. Also, I suggest you download the apps, The Pattern and CoStar. When I tell you they will read you for filth, they will read you for filth, okay? All right, guys, more is to come. I know these are quick little episodes, but I'm just getting started, and we want to dive deep into shadow. I'm telling you, shadow work is my thing. I'm all about the shits when it comes to that. If you're into tarot, you can come over to my YouTube channel. I do tarot readings. I have an Instagram where I post inspirational and funny memes. Team Scorpio. Happy Scorpio season to the Scorpio tribe. We out here. And also have a We Are Magic Facebook page. I don't really monitor that too much. I'm almost about to get rid of that one. Facebook's kind of getting on my nerves. But with that being said, guys, just remember, stay being great. You are magic. You are God. You are sovereign. You are free. Just flow and know that you are protected. Talk to you soon. Bye.